So the Blossoming Borsall Heath project aims to connect local people with nature, and in particular with blossom trees. And so far through the project, we've engaged over 6,000 local residents in the local area. So the three parts to this project are the Blossom Branch, which was a shop front that we took on the busy shopping street of Ladypool Road. The second part is the tree planting. And the third part, really important part, is engaging with local schools. So we've engaged with over 500 local school children in tree planting and blossom related activities. So the project fits really well with the National Trust's new strategy, particularly around ending unequal access to nature where people live, and then inspire them to care and act and engage with nature into the future.
So the Blossom Branch is just a really lovely place where you can come and guaranteed to do something that connects you to nature, whether it be a workshop, an activity, a talk.
It's situated on the Ladypool Road in Sparkbrook, Birmingham, the area being Borsall Heath. A lot of people cannot afford to go away or afford to go and do paid activities or even afford to go out of their local area. So it was important for all the activities to be free.
One of the really exciting things about the Blossom Branch, I think, is just the variety of ways that we've allowed people to connect with nature. So it might be through potting up plants and gardening with Grow Club in the summer holidays where we did windowsill gardening, learning about different herbs and spices and teas and how they can benefit your health. I know a lot of the people that have come and that have put in requests for a tree are so excited to be able to have a tree in their garden, one that they've picked.
I will be planting blossom trees and I will also be planting a plum tree. Blossom Branch has helped me to connect with nature because I haven't done this before, so it's really good for me to look at the world in a different way.
Volunteering at the Blossom Branch is really good because it's very convenient as to where it's located, so it's not far from home. It's also really nice, warm and fuzzy here. It's like being part of a big family.
We've even had one of our regulars come in and say that it's like a safe space for them, which is feels like a success from our programme.
One of our charity's missions and aims is to make sure that everybody has the opportunity to connect to nature and have access to green spaces. So by working in cities where the people live, we can bring more nature to their doorstep. We gave out over 343 trees to residents, local organisations, schools and members of the community, and they got to choose what type of blossom tree they wanted and where they wanted to plant it, whether it was in a back garden, a local park or a school play yard.
Spark Park is located in the middle of the Balti Triangle, so it's slap bang in the commercial areas where a lot of Asian restaurants and stores can be found. Tree planting is always having a good impact on people because people feel like they've actually participated, they've joined in and they'll treat the trees like their own. And I think that's really important for the community to see where they've made an impact.
So today we've had 2 schools, we've had 3 classes all together and we've been planting whips. And we're trying to get kids to connect with nature, bring back the link again of like where we are, how special the planet is, environmental issues. And then in the summer they come out and they water the blossom trees and the whips.
Giving them an awareness and a sense of ownership. This is their park, their home, their trees, their environment and their planet.
What's really important now is that all partners come together because we've all got strengths and weaknesses. So when we're united, we make more of an impact, the better output it is.
A few months ago, we planted several trees with local community members and 3 primary schools, and today we're coming back to see them blossom and do a blossom-inspired celebration and dance performance.
We started off by teaching them basic steps and then got them to the stage that they could put this flash mob together. We wanted to convey the happiness when there's sunshine, when there's flowers blooming. The happiness which comes from within is unstoppable.
The legacy of this amazing project will be the community embracing nature, knowing about the National Trust and knowing that we're not just about stately homes, the community engaging and doing community activities, everyone being creative and artistic.
Hopefully it'll be a lasting legacy and maybe pass on a love of nature for their children, and this could be an absolute catalyst for the future and for change.
I hope the legacy of this project is that people will think that we came in and we helped them achieve something they wanted to achieve. Some of the ideas and creativity have come from their minds and we couldn't have done this project without them. I just want to say a big thank you to them all.